Good Friday, friends. It's so nice to see you. Welcome to our digital village. It is Friday, which means it's time for your Friday weekly wrap-up, where we will pull one card for the collective and single cards for those who request as a wrap-up on the week. What do we mean by that? Well, so often in tarot, we say we like to look at past, present, and future. But we never really say what we mean when we say we're looking at the past. Are we looking at 10 years ago, 50 years ago? Here, it's very clearly defined. We're looking at the past 5 days. How did you do? How did it go? What did you learn? This is our vibes check on the week that was, and I'm so happy you're here. I have to start out by saying some thank yous. Many of you know that Claire C., who has been a member for more than 3 years, has designated Friday as Frosty Frothy Beverage Friday, which means that she believes that John and I should be able to enjoy some nice beverages this weekend, and she's created a fund for that. So Claire, thank you for creating said fund and contributing to it. Claire says, for the Friday Frothy Beverage Fund, you're helping all of us during these difficult times. Thank you. Well, thank you, Claire. It is much appreciated. And Melissa Grosso, when I got here, you were already here with your very generous super sticker. So I really appreciate your support. And I thank you for your generosity. And of course, I want to shout out all the members and all the moderators. Thanks for everything you're doing to keep this channel and this village going. We really appreciate you. If you did not have a chance to get to our reversals class last night, check out the replay. There was some good information there, and thanks to everyone who participated. All right, let me just hit a couple of things here and make sure I can see everything I need to see. Okay, there we are. All right. And Dax, it is so good to see you. Dax Carlisle, thanks for joining on Instagram. And let's go on over to Card Cam. So Trey Cameron, you're here. Yes, you're here. Excellent. Thank you for being here, Trey. Thanks for being a member. I didn't get to any of your questions last night, and I am so sorry. I know you gave me grace for that, and I appreciate it, but I wanted to personally apologize. But you got me thinking about the Hanson Roberts. Was this the deck you were talking about, and do you have a different edition? We were talking about reversible backs, and like that feels reversible to me. Do you have something different? Oh, Vaishali, thank you so much. I figured we needed some cheering up on a Friday, so here we are. Here we are. Okay, so we are going to start out with our card for the collective. And whenever we do collective readings, and or while you are, how shall I say, with the side of the cards, I wonder, huh? Yeah. As you're waiting for your reading, oh my goodness, Kay Cavaretto, haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Fedborn, thanks for being a member, and thank you for the super sticker. Really, really appreciate that. Oh my goodness. So while you're waiting for your card, while you're listening, as we do the collective reading, if you hear something that feels like truth for you, take it as a reading, because that's the magic of these group sessions. And that's why, as we gather together for readings, a lot of power is available to us. All right. So let's see. Audrey M., thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for being the very first person I see to tell me what the collective cards were. We had the Sun reversed, the Knight of Cups reversed, and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, I remember that. All right, so how do we end the week collectively? Justice reversed. Like, I think there's a lot going on that these cards are really speaking to, where things are feeling out of balance, where we're trying to figure out how to bring balance, whether that is for individuals, for families, for communities, for nations, or for the planet. There is a lot that feels unfair. There's a lot that feels out of balance. There's a lot that feels misunderstood. All we can do, and let's do this work, let's do this magical work for the collective. Let's turn this right side up to bring the blessing of balance and justice for all. How about that? All right, let's get going. We are, of course, streaming live on YouTube, but also multi-streaming on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, obviously. Oh, Facebook. That was the other one. That was the one I was trying to say, Facebook. So wherever you are, if you would like a card to wrap up the week, go ahead and make that request. I will take them in the order in which I see them. We're going to start with Audrey M. Audrey, what was your, hang on a minute, what was your, hang on a minute. Okay, there you go. You had the King of Pentacles, right. Okay, so Audrey M., you had the King of Pentacles to start. Always a nice way to start the week. Let's see how we end it for you, Audrey M. And it was so good to see you on Sunday at our meetup. Okay, here we go. Queen of Cups. So King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. I love that because that's like stability, money, and happiness. Do you have all of those things? I hope you do. And if you don't, it feels like you're working toward exactly that. You know, we can be stable, we can be happy, but being stable and happy, man, that's what we're all looking for. So I sure hope you're feeling that and enjoying that, Audrey. All right, up next, we have Febborn. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. And also, thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. Monday was the Six of Wands. And now the Nine of Pentacles. Febborn, something has clicked for you. There is a shift for you where you are coming into your power and coming into your confidence. You've been thinking the think for a while. Then you were talking the talk, but now I think you're walking the walk. Are you seeing that? I'm seeing that. It's nice to see. Audrey M., I'll take all those things. Yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right. Jeannie Mnuchin, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Monday was the Lovers reversed. Thanks for using members only emojis. And now we have the Hanged Man reversed. So I am good with the 2 reversed major arcana cards. Jeannie, you were at our reversals class yesterday. I feel good with this. And we even talked about this card specifically in reverse. Oh my goodness, the kitty is jumping. Michelle F., thank you so much for your contribution to the Friday Frothy Fund. Really, really appreciate that. And thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. So, Jeannie, we actually talked about this very card in reversal as being like leaping into action, taking control. And I think with the Lovers reversed on Monday, there's this question of exactly where do I do that? How do I do that? And this card is like, however I'm doing it, I'm doing it. So I really feel like you are doing the work internally and externally to move yourself forward. Very well done. All right. 64, Amy Penn, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Monday was the 10 of Wands reversed. It's not bad. How do we end the week? Whew, justice. We love this. So this basically says, like with the 10 of Wands reversed, there's a sense of not bringing old baggage. There's a sense of allowing others to help. But there's also a sense that the burden has been heavy. And with justice, we get the sense that things are going to start to balance out here, that you're doing what you need to do to create a more fair and more balanced environment for yourself. And you've been feeling treated unfairly, understandably. I feel like all of that is about to be remedied and rectified. All right, Wendy Robeson, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for being a moderator. You had the, were you here on Monday? You're here. You're here now. Okay, good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, here we go. Look at you, Joyous Ocean, remembering everybody's cards. Good for you. We missed you on Monday, Wendy. 64 Amy Penn. That is worthy of a woohoo, for sure. All right, here we go. Wendy. The Wheel of Fortune. Can't beat that with a stick. You could try, but no, seriously. Wheel of Fortune. You are learning to roll with the punches that life throws you. You're willing to catch opportunities when they come your way. And this feels like the wind is at your back a bit. So I feel like you're doing well, and I feel like the universe is responding to that in a positive way. Okay. Oh my goodness, Medium That Rocks. Did you send a super sticker? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You can just check afterwards, just check your account to make sure it took. But I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Cassandra Revelta, so good to see you. Oh, it's Raquel's birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to Raquel, Cassie's mom, who is also a member here. All right. Oh, Wendy, feeling great this week and changing things up to be better. Yeah, clearly. Clearly. Absolutely. Okay. Hey, Mary, good to see you. All right. Cassie, Cassandra Revelta, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. 3 of Swords, Cassie. What's going on with that? I feel like this is a week where maybe a lot's been on your mind. Maybe you're dealing with, I don't know if this is specific or general, but one way or the other, you are feeling a certain kind of way. It is important to examine those feelings deeply and don't let them rule. Don't live here, but figure out what's causing this. That's the question. Oh, Medium That Rocks, thank you. Just go ahead and check. Go ahead and check with your own account when we're done, just to make sure. Yeah. All right. So, Cassandra's mom, Raquel. And Raquel, thank you for being a member. We appreciate you as well. All righty then, so we know not to be afraid of this card. This is Major Arcana 13, Death, but what it means is change. Having the courage to create change in your life, responding to change in your life, and it's your birthday. And so birthday is always a time when we look to how have things changed and what changes do we want to make going forward? And what do you want to do with that? So today, this week, I feel like you've been thinking about that in the lead up to your birthday. And I feel like you really are ready to embrace necessary change, opening up to a good year ahead. So everyone's wishing you happy birthday. I wish you happy birthday as well. All righty. Mary, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Monday was the 7 of Cups. Barbie, I have not gotten to you yet. No, I have not. Oh, interesting. Febborn. Maybe it's because today is exactly 1 month since your mother transitioned and you're free. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Raquel, you yourself are here. Good. We can all shower some birthday love on you. And thank you for being here, for being a member for more than 3 years, and for using members-only emojis. All right. Mary, starting with the 7 of Cups. And now the Queen of Pentacles. Well, this certainly bodes well on the job search. And if we have the 7 of Cups at the beginning of the week, where all things are possible, the Queen of Pentacles figures out like what you want to be possible and what can be possible and brings it into reality. And I think that's what you're doing in reality and magically. And maybe the magic comes first to create the reality. All righty, Melissa. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. And I'm just going to read your comment. Huge thanks for the work you do to put on StaarCon every year. The community is so special. Last night I had a reading with Lainey Love. That's so cool. Found out I have a Jupiter line through Italy, which bodes well for maybe one day living there again. Does it also encourage you to go there with P coming up soon? One would wonder. Hey, Gianna Lucci, good to see you on Instagram. Of course, Gianna is a member over here on YouTube as well. All right, so Melissa, you had the Knight of Pentacles. And now the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So, like when we see that, right, if you think about it like you're at a piano or anywhere like counting, the Knight of Pentacles, no, I like it at a piano. You got to be at a piano because the Knight of Pentacles is like a full note. The Queen of Pentacles would be the adjacent note. The Queen of Pentacles reversed is the half note in between, the sharp flat note in between, the black key. So it's like there's an advancement from the Knight of Pentacles, but not as much as there could be. So I feel like explaining all of that, this week, you are really doing your darndest to slog through at work and do a good job, and also to think about where your career will take you next. And you actually got some headway. Did you get as much headway as you would like? No. But I think, given everything, we have to celebrate this as a win because you did get some headway, and that's all we needed. So well done. Just keep it going. All right. Trey Cameron, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. 4 of Wands on Monday. Can't go wrong with that. Melissa, you are very welcome. All right, Trey, are you here, Trey? I'm sorry I didn't answer any of your questions last night. I just didn't. Here we go. 4 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Trey, 4, 4. So what's 4? 4 is about stability. Good. 4 is about self-care. Never bad. 4 is about boundaries. Never bad. And with the 4 of Pentacles reversed, it would suggest you being more open to sharing with others, whether that's sharing time or energy or space or information or whatever, and others sharing with you. Like, I wonder if this has to do with reaching out to an agent. Like, because there's, if you look at it when it's upright, nothing's moving. But when it's reversed, things are moving. And so I wonder about that. I wonder if you're getting closer to that conversation with an agent. All right. Oh, medium that rocks. I don't ascribe any notes to it. No, I would love to, though. Smile Soul 20, thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Okay, let's see what we got here. The Magician. So I know that you have been looking for a number of things. You've been looking for new work. You've been looking for love, and you've been looking just for your own confidence to be the person you are and have fun with it. This suggests you're closer than ever toward all of those goals. So well done. All right. Who is next? I see Liz Harrison. Good to see you. So it's been a tough week. I'm just going to read your comment, Liz, and thanks for being a member for more than a year. Brother's still not thrilled with our conversation last week yet, may never be. And an unexpected issue with your teenage daughter that you're trying to process and not reach out. And not freak out. See, that was two things in my mind. You're trying to not freak out, and I'm like, don't be afraid to reach out. All right, let's do your card. You started with the Ten of Swords, and we understand why. Smile Soul 20. Oh, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, here we go. Starting with the 10. Friends, villagers, you can't make this stuff up. This is why we do this. You know? Liz started with the Ten of Swords upright. She ends with the Ten of Swords reversed. To me, this is why reversals matter, because it is improvement. It does, Liz, suggest it's a hell of a week. It really is. This is hard. What you are dealing with is objectively hard. Yes way, Liz. Yes way. And Liz, what I know about you suggests that you're a person who just tries to suck it up, who just tries to be strong, who tries to minimize how hard it is other people have it worse, right? But this is asking you to see how very difficult this is, not because you're going to be a victim to it, you never are, but because you need to understand that there's a reason that you feel as you do. You need to understand how big and heavy this is. You need to understand that you're doing really hard work and you're doing it really, really well. And we take this reversal as an improvement. You are moving things forward. It's incremental. But look at the thing you're moving. Oh my gosh, it's a huge boulder. So yeah, no one is envying you right now, Liz, but we're all supporting you and we're all admiring you and we're all seeing that you got this. All right. Caroline McLaughlin. Oh, Liz, thank you so very much. I feel that's true in so many ways. Yeah. Seriously, reach out if you need to, for real. All right. Caroline McLaughlin, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for the super sticker. And thanks for using members only emojis. Death reversed is how you started. Okay. And thanks for folks joining on Instagram. Let me know if you'd like a card. Liz, I know you always do try your best, and your best is definitely good enough. Okay. Caroline, wrapping up Death reversed with strength. All righty then. And, you know, 2 major arcana cards that's very powerful. I feel like, Caroline, you sort of stuck to what you needed to stick to. And at the end of the day, what you always stick to is compassion. Your strength comes from your compassion, your kindness, your patience, your ability to do what needs to be done even when it's hard. And that is the determination that we see both in this card and also in Death reversed. So well done. Candy B, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being, Thanks for being here, and thanks for asking for Marlon as well. You had the 2 of Swords, And y'all know what I'm tracking here is how will Candy's cards and Marlon's cards compare, because very often they're very opposite. Okay, so you had the Two of Swords, and now you have the Hanged Man reversed. So whatever you were contemplating on Monday, you done figured that out, and you are now moving yourself forward. You are large and in charge and taking care of things. Very well done. Marlon had the Three of Wands reversed on Monday. And for Marlon, you now have Judgment. And I feel like we've broken our record here. Or not. No, that's not what I meant to say. Like we've broken the trend, because your cards now are much more aligned. So for whatever that's worth, here we are. So Marlon, starting with Three of Wands reversed and now Judgment, there's a lot there about putting closure to the past. There's a lot there about not S-talking yourself when things don't go your way. There's a lot there about putting the past in the past and moving on to a better future. Well done. There's a lot of healing here. Okay. Stacy, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Okay, we're going to wrap you up. All right. Eight of Cups. This is probably my second favorite card in the deck, Temperance being the first. And so for me, this is like a deeply, deeply profound and spiritual card. I think a lot of people don't see it that way, but I do. Stacy, here's what I see going on for you. I think you may have some abandonment issues from the past, which has caused you to hang on to things that you shouldn't hang on to. And now you are learning to see what is in front of you, to not abandon yourself, to know who your real friends are, and now to walk away from anything, including your own thinking, that makes you feel less than or makes you feel like you're not worthy. And so I really feel like this week, whether it was internal or external, you did a lot of work in your own healing and you are moving in a good direction. Let me know what you think. All right. Nalini Kalu, good to see you. Okay. The last two Mondays, Nalini had the Wheel of Fortune reversed, so not once but twice on Mondays. And Nalini, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. And Stacy says, OMG, spot on. Okay, very good. You have been working hard, and I can see that. Mary Dean Carter, good to see you. Okay. DePanty, I'm not going to pronounce it correctly. It's DePanty Bebalkar. Yeah. You're asking for a card for your relationship. Here's what we do. On Friday, we do a card for the week that was, and I will do that for you as soon as I do Nalini. However, you might find information about your relationship within that card. If you have a specific question, though, join me tomorrow starting at 12:30 Eastern Time. And I'll be taking specific questions then for your Saturday Psychic Sampler. Okay, Nalini, you started with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, not once but twice. King of Pentacles is where you land. You did some good work this week. You are finding your internal grounding, your internal core, your internal stability. You are finding your strength. You are finding your wisdom. You are starting to see yourself more appropriately. You are getting there, and you are turning that wheel in the right way, in the correct way. So very well done, Nalini. No Wheel of Fortune reversed for you today, my friend. Well done. And not only that, a card of real stability. Okay, Betty, you're up next on YouTube. I'm going to pull the card over here for DePanty on IG. Okay, here's the thing. This week, hey, Arlette, good to see you. This week, DePanty Balbulkar, that sounds better. You have tried to be a good communicator. You have tried to move forward quickly. You have tried to do what you need to do. You have tried to show up in an honest and clear way. That is the best anyone can do. We'll see what comes from it, but that's what I see you having done this week in many aspects of your life. All right. Nalini, thank you. Hey, JJM, so good to see you on Twitch. How are you? Let me know if you'd like a card. Yeah, Arlette, you should totally set alarms. Betty Flesher, so good to see you on YouTube. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Mary on Facebook, Mary Booten on Facebook. Good to see you. Would you like a card today? Okay, the IG participants cannot see the YouTube thread. The festive headwear. Yes, it's Friday, isn't it? Okay. Okay, this is not only for Arlette, but for everybody. Here's how it stands right now. Monday mornings, 9:30 a.m., all times Eastern. Monday, 9:30 a.m., Thursday noon, Friday noon, Saturday, noon 30. There it is. Okay, Mary, I will get to you. And I am doing very well, JJM. Let me know if you'd like a card. Hey, Patricia, good to see you on IG. Okay, Betty Flesher, here we go. I've kept you waiting long enough. Betty, I don't know what to do with this. We have the Chariot reversed. Yeah, Betty, here's the thing. It could be there was like a canceled trip or a car issue or something of that nature, right? Hey, Lynn C, it's good to see you on Facebook. Let me know if you'd like a card. Or, Betty, there's a way you're really stuck or feeling really stuck. Whatever the case, I think we got to do the magic on this one because we don't like this. So let's sweep away whatever the stuck energy is. And let's welcome, since you sent me these very tools, let's welcome forward motion, mastery, the ability to move as you will. Let's welcome all of that for you, Betty. I feel like maybe it was a hard week. All right. So let's see. JJM over on Twitch, so good to see you. Look at you, wrapping up your week. This week, I think you did a good job collaborating. If you're in a love relationship, you might have done very well there. This does bode well romantically generally. This also, though, talks about collaboration, friendship, self-esteem, and the healing power that comes from love. I don't know which of those things were appropriate to your week this week, but I sure hope it was all of that, because all of that is good stuff for you. All right, hopping over to Facebook for just a minute before I get back to YouTube for Christina R. We're going to do Mary Booten on Facebook and then Lynn C's. So Mary on Facebook, 9 of Pentacles reversed. There is this whole thing going on, whether this is about health or money or feeling isolated, not feeling well. There's a lot that is shaking you, making you feel not like yourself. we're going to have to do the magic on this. Like, this is all understandable, but we got to do the magic because we want to change this and bring you into your place of security and power and ability to move forward, which I know you always have. But this is a tough moment, and we bring that good power to you. JJM, you are most welcome. All right. And Lindsay's over on Facebook. Right. Everyone can see the chat on screen, but not in the thread. There it is. Everyone can see the chat on screen, though. That's an important point. Okay. So, Mary, you are very, very welcome. And let's see, Lindsay's. Here we go. 5 of Cups reversed. I feel like there are some things this week that have been difficult. I think you're dealing with some loss and some sadness. And this card lets you know that it is proper for you to process whatever you're processing. But remember how much good is here as well. Remember that you are loved, and remember that there are many good things within you and around you. All right. Oh, thank you for this, Barbie Bird. Thank you for being a member. Here to remind everyone, Venus retrograde will end tomorrow. Hallelujah. Hallelujah day. Oh my goodness, we can all now get our hair cut. My hair appointment is like in a week and a half hence for exactly that reason. So yeah, looking forward to getting my hair done, hence the headband. The Fonzie headband, of course, was my own particular choice. But seriously, I hate Venus retrograde more than any of the retrogrades. So thank you for that joyful reminder, Barbie Bird. Doing love spells on Sunday. Good. Yeah, let's. Okay. Back on over to YouTube. Christina R., thanks for your patience. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Christina R., Monday, 7 of Wands reversed for you, and now the 9 of Cups. Like, and I am sure a lot of this is just the relief of having your education done, your certification done, and now able to really fully work in your field. Maybe there's other good things here as well, but after everything you've been through, there is so much here encouraging you to enjoy what you've done and enjoy what that sets you up to do. It's a good thing. Hey, you're Musai. Good to see you on Instagram. Glad you're here. Let me know if you'd like a card. All right, so 4 of Wands reversed for Karen, and now Death reversed. There is an ongoing issue. I don't know if it's personal, professional, I have no idea. But this week, Karen, I think you've identified an ongoing issue that you now need to find a solution for. I know you, and I know you will. Sun reversed for Kim. Sun reversed for Kim. And now 9 of Wands reversed. Obviously in this deck it's called rods, but means the same thing. Wands, staves, batons, it's all the same. Okay, so 9 of Wands reversed following the Sun reversed. Kim, I feel like it's been a tough week. It's been a tough little bit of time. What I can say is you are hanging in there. Do not be afraid to let people help. And Christina says, it's been a rough week and it's going to be a long day. Yeah, but with that 9 of Cups, you will not have to endure everything you've been enduring for a long time. Seriously. Medium that rocks, getting hair done today. Just don't do anything drastic. Justine, I'm going to forbid the pixie cut. If your tarot fairy godmother has any weight here, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Lynn, you are very welcome. And Justine, yeah, we're here. We're here. Okay, good to see you. Thanks for being a member and a moderator. Monday, Five of Swords reversed. You tried solving a big problem with some success, but as the week went on, it seems to have gotten bigger. Okay, we hate that. All right. And there it is, right? Justice reversed. Five of Swords reversed, Justice reversed. I'm not worried about the reversals, but there is something out of balance, and we know there is something out of balance. And that is the bottom line. And I'm not going to do the magic on this, and here's why. Because we need to figure out what it is. Until we know what this is that is out of balance, it's good that this is here so we can see it. Oh, interesting, Justine. Okay, yeah, definitely reach out. I got time this weekend. I would love to speak with you. Finding the specific help you need. So we're going to leave this because this energy is actually helpful in helping you find what you need. This is not easy, but you will. Dental surgery, again, yeah, understood. Understood. Been there, done that, and will be there again before too long. And it ain't pleasant. So, yeah, definitely reach out. You know, I got to tell you something, friends. Years ago, when I was a baby professional tarot reader, I read somewhere that justice was the sign of teeth trouble, dental issues. And Justine's looking at dental surgery. So isn't that interesting? Okay. Yeah, there it is. There it is. All right. Who's up next? It's Kim Morris. So good to see you, Kim. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. I know, Justine. I never think about it that way. Yeah, because I think it's ridiculous, and I have no idea where it came from. No. Do I think it's ridiculous? I only think it's ridiculous because I don't know, you know? But there it is. Eight of Cups reversed, I could see, because you don't want to lose your teeth. That one makes perfect sense right away, right? All right. Kim Morse, so good to see you. Let me put this down here very slowly and carefully and back away. Kim Morse, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Isn't this exactly what you're looking for and exactly what you help other people find? The 10 of Mofo and Cups. I don't know what happened this week. I don't know if this is about your business or your personal life, but one way, or even your family, because this can just be good things for the family. But one way or the other, you are. Okay, Kim Morse, talk to me. Like this card to me would say good things for your love life, good things for your business, good things for your family. Are you seeing those things? And if you're not, I think this bodes really well. Tell me what you think. All right. Okay. Hey, Revival of Venus, good to see you. Haven't done you yet. You are starting to, Kim Morse. Perfect. Keep up whatever you're doing because it's working. There it is, right? Right? Oh, thank you, Revival of Venus. Yes. All right. All right, TJ and GA, good to see you. We're going to do you and your daughter, of course. TJ, Temperance reversed. This week, I think you've maybe not felt your usual creative self. Maybe you haven't known how to solve some particular problems. Maybe you felt like things are out of balance or you don't have enough time or energy to do what you need to do. Nonetheless, I feel like you've gotten through the week well, and that's all you needed to do, really. Now, for your daughter, the Five of Wands reversed. I have a very specific thing to say. Let me know if this makes sense. I feel like, is your daughter a people pleaser? Because I feel like your daughter's trying to make decisions, and in trying to make decisions, she's thinking about what other people want her to do versus what she wants herself to do. And if that's about what's logical or affordable from a parental perspective, that's one thing. But if it's about like she feels pushed to please people, not what's possible, but what will please, whether that's her friends or teachers or parents or other relatives or whatever, I just feel like she needs to be pushed to really examine and say what she wants, which has nothing to do with the week that was past, except I feel like she's in some quandary of a decision making, and that's what's going on. Let me know what you think. All right. Barbie Bird, good to see you. Are you still with us? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Let's see what I got here. Thanks for using members only emojis. High Priestess Reversed was how we started. Hey, Barbie, I see you're here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's see what we get. The Six of Swords. Well done. You started with the High Priestess Reversed, which is very sort of up in your head. And now with the Six of Swords, you are moving forward. Logic over emotion, moving yourself forward in every aspect of your life. Very well done. Very well done. Really, really appreciate it. All right. Who is next? Oh, Vaishali. Vaishali. Okay. Good to see you, Vaishali. Thanks for being here. Long week, but you survived. There you go. Hey, Violet B, Reiki with Katie. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. All right. Vaishali. Queen of Wands. Did you get the results of your exams yet? I really feel like something went well for you this week. I feel like you are more in your power, more in your strength, more in your intuition, more comfortable than you've been. So nice to see. Very nice to see. Let's keep that energy going. All right. And next I see Baby Cakes. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. On Monday, you had the 10 of Cups reversed. Yeah, I don't love that. Okay, let's see what we have now. And then Revival of Venus, I know you're here. You're coming up. Oh, Vaishali, the exam dates got postponed, but you're feeling good. Yeah, you're looking good. Seriously, you're set up well for those exams now. That's good. All right, so Baby Cakes. Starting with the 10 of Cups reversed, but now the Knight of Cups. Baby Cakes, did something good happen this week? Like, this really suggests that you are open to good things. Good things are happening, and good things will be coming to you. And if that hasn't happened yet, I can tell you that it's on its way. I really can. So I love to see that. All right, and Revival of Venus, here you are. Justine, are you still here? I am loving you because I wanted to say that and I didn't, but I'll just read Justine's comment real quick. Barbie Bird, I love how you accidentally dropped the hoe in H-O-E instead of H-O-W with the High Priestess reversed, which is so smart. That's such good tarot humor. And I am so proud of you, Justine, for getting that and saying that, because I saw it and I didn't say it because I didn't want to disrupt the reading. But that is really good highbrow tarot humor. And I'm like, so proud of you and by extension me for that. Ha, she's not wrong, right? Okay, Revival of Venus. I've made you wait long enough. Here you are. All right. Justine, you just said what I was thinking. That's all. And I'm glad you said it because I wasn't going to say it. So there it is. All right. Revival of Venus. I don't love this for you. You're here with us right now, aren't you? Has it been a tough week, Revival of Venus? I feel like you're not feeling in your power. I feel like whether it's financial or emotional, you're not feeling safe and secure. Now, this is not to say that you're not safe or secure, but let's do the magic to sort of bring that energy to bring that energy to a different space. Let's do that magic. Yeah, a lot of stress, especially when it comes to employment safety. Well, good. Let's give you a heart on right here. Ha, 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 ha. Did she say that? She did. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you need that security. There you go. All right. Okay. Oh, Baby Cake's doing good, but getting my hours cut the following week and further more cuts. Busy week, lots done. That makes me happy. Need those good things to happen soon. Yeah, absolutely. Martha Vink, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. You had the 3 of Wands. Justine, no, you keep going. You keep going. You're good. You do you, boo. Martha. Okay, y'all, check this out. On Monday, Martha got the 3 of Wands. On Friday, Martha got the 3 of Pentacles. This is so good. It is recognition for your good work. This tells us that you are doing great work in your life, in your ministry, in everything that you're doing, and you are recognized as such. Now, the fact that you got 2 3s, 3 is all about production. What are you producing? And Martha, you are producing really, really good things here. Very well done. Dr. Aled, Robin Renee, you have not missed your card. Glad you're here. Thanks for being here. Okay, Teresa is up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis and being a moderator. You started with Justice. Holy cannoli. All right, my friends. Teresa, you started with Justice. You ended with the Hierophant. Both major arcana cards, and both major arcana cards that deal with official dealings. You work with the state. This, on my mind, and also for me, the Hierophant is the card of the master's degree, which I believe you've just obtained. I really feel like you are thinking about your long-term career and thinking about your life and how you're going to use that degree to move yourself forward in the most positive way. And I think this week you got some good ideas and some good indications that things are actually going well. Hello, Lumen. Good to see you. Okay, Christine Hallowell, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using members only emojis. Star reversed on Monday. How are you healing? I feel like soon. So Star reversed on Monday, and now the 2 of Wands. I think you're now able to look forward to the time when you will be fully recovered. And I think you've also used this time wisely, thinking about what comes next for you and making those plans, which I think will serve you very well. All right. Who is next? Medium That Rocks. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thank you for your contribution to the Friday Beverage Fund. Monday was the 10 of Pentacles reversed. And now the Fool reversed. And like, this is really poignant, not just for the week, but for everything, where you are going. The song I'm thinking about is Foolish Heart. Learn to leap from ledges high and wild. Learn to speak with wisdom like a child. That's my song for you today. But there's something about going where angels fear to tread as well. What the heck am I talking about? Here's what I'm talking about, Medium That Rocks. You have made some really bold moves in your life of late and ended up with some broken fingers too. Do not let those broken fingers hold you back at all. You have made some moves that some would say are foolhardy. They are not. You must trust your journey. You must trust your journey. You must be careful. I'm leaving the reversal because we have to be careful on the journey. But you must trust the journey. All right. Hey, Pip, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. All right. We're going to do you, Pam, and of course, Pamela Phillips is also a member here, and Pam's daughter. Monday was the Six of Cups reversed, I remember. All right. You started with the Six of Cups reversed, but now the Eight of Pentacles, and I feel like what you are doing and what you're doing this week is using everything you've got, everything you've learned, everything you know from your whole life to move yourself forward and learning still on the journey. And it's working. You're getting to be where you want to go. So very well done. Michelle's Mystic Corner. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. All right. Pamela, who is also a member here, wrapping you up with the Two of Wands. I think this week you're starting to see the light break through. You're starting to see things moving forward in a positive way. That's exactly what you needed to see. And for Pamela's daughter, the Six of Swords reversed. This week, something did not go the way you wanted it to go. And, you can feel what you want to feel about it, but don't let that get you stuck. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. You got to keep on moving forward. And Gen Xers just walk it off. I want to thank you so much for being a member and for the very generous super sticker. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Who is next? It's Amy Foreman. Amy, I made the TikTok video and I tagged you in it. Thank you so much for being here, and thanks for a great idea for a TikTok video, which, friends, I always need. I always need. Also, members, I want you to tell me what you would like me to address in members-only videos here on YouTube. All right, Amy, thank you for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here's your wrap-up card. It's the Hermit. So this is like, there's an up and a down on this. I feel like there's so much wisdom here, but this is a card where we can often feel unsupported, where we can often feel like we don't have what we need, or we need some extra insight in order to get what we need. There is definitely an elevation here, and it's positive. Oh, it's your birth card. Okay, well, that makes it all good then. Okay, good. Good. So with this then, what I'm going to say is it's a lifestyle, right? There it is. Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing the thing, and you're doing it well, but it's got an up and a down to it, right? And we need to know that. Violet B, yes, absolutely. You can still get a Friday card. Absolutely. As soon as I get to you, we will do that. And thank you so much for being here. Claire C., you're up next. Just looking at response from Christine Hallowell, you are healing. Going to be returning to martial arts soon. Good, good. And your class is going well. So good. Okay, very good. Okay. Claire C., thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. 9 of Swords on Monday. There are some worries like the rest of the world, as we understand. So here we go. But you and all is well. You started with the 9 of Swords, but you end with the King of Pentacles. You are well, and all will be well. You are doing what you need to do to stay good and stable, and so will the world be. All right. Very good. Mix you here. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Hope you're doing really well. All right, here we go. 6 of Swords reversed. Yeah, might be too much up in your head. Stay in the logical mind. Right. That's exactly what I would say about the 6 of Swords reversed. All right. Mix you here. So this is interesting. For those of you who are here for the earlier piano lesson, we're doing it again. 6 of Swords reversed. 7 of Swords. Actually, it really doesn't quite work the same way on a keyboard, but it might. I mean, it's very adjacent. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it is. It's very, very adjacent. Yeah, it does work the same way. It absolutely does. So 2 cards, very adjacent, and it's all up in your head, Mixure, and we know why. Like, this 7 of Swords makes so much sense for exactly what you've been going through this week, but you have a strategy, and your strategy will prevail. The truth will be seen. That's the thing. You just want the truth to be seen, and the truth will be seen. Okay. Oh, Teresa, you've been beginning and ending with majors for the last 3 weeks, and you applied for a higher position this week. You might end up getting it. You might. Hey, Karen Hendershot, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Ace of Cups on Monday. Okay, here we go. Ace of Cups on Monday for Karen, and now the Page of Wands. Karen, things are turning around here. Things are fully turning around. And in a lot of ways, Karen, I feel like you're finding your voice. You've got your heart, you've got your voice, you've got your creativity. And this is a very youthful card. It does not suggest immaturity. It suggests that you are going to feel so much younger and so much stronger as we go forward. It's a good thing. Hey, Michelle's Mystic Corner. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. Let's see. And there you are learning about birth cards, Wendy. Good. Joanne Ellis, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Here's your card. This card is stalking us right now, and I'm here for it. Who doesn't love the King of Pentacles? So this week, Joanne, you did exactly what you needed to do. You took care of everything you needed to take care of. And I feel like you can feel more stable and more capable and more okay going forward. So that's good. All right. Who is next? It's Michelle F. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here we go. Sorry. It's the 3 of Swords. Michelle F., what's up? Was this a tough week? Is something going on you're not happy with? there is definitely an acknowledgement here of something bugging you. Whatever it is, it's an opportunity for healing. It's an opportunity to figure out how you can more align yourself with the things you want. But in this moment, I think we're acknowledging that it may have been a tough week. Okay, who's next? Lisa E., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. Here we go. We've got Monday was the sun for Lisa, and now the Chariot. So 2 major arcana cards, which I love, and 2 very positive major arcana cards. You are on it, my friend, and you are moving yourself forward. You are doing a very, very good job moving yourself forward. Okay. And for Jenna, who had the King of Cups reversed on Monday, but now the King of Wands, so 2 kings. So is there a father issue, a boyfriend issue, a male teacher issue, or a leadership issue? Are you trying to figure out what you want to be when you grow up? These are the things that come to mind with the 2 kings this week. But with the King of Cups reversed and the King of Wands straight up, you need to pay more attention to career planning than romance. And that is really, really clear. Jackie Masters, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. You started with the 3 of Swords and came back for more. I love you so much. Oh my goodness. Theranaya, I have not gotten to you yet. All right. Tantrika, Lady Dakini, haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see you on Instagram today. Let me know if you'd like a card. Okay. Jackie started with the 3 of Swords and now the Ace of Swords. That's what happens when you stick to it. You figure it out. You find the answer. You go forward with the truth, having healed. Well done, Jackie. You did a very good job here. Very good job. You're figuring it out. Everything you need to know, you're figuring it out. Autumn Pond. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. I love this story. So you pulled the 6 of Wands for yourself because you overslept and missed me on Monday. I missed you. But you started with the 6 of Wands, so you can't go wrong there. So let's wrap you up. The Sun reversed. So 6 of Wands, Sun reversed. Like even when reversed, the Sun is not bad. Like it's still good. And I think that's what's going on here is I feel like this week there's a lot going on that is objectively good. Is everything perfect? Of course not. But it is good enough and we're happy for it. So there it is. Well done. Yeah, I think there'll be some other people doing that same thing. The rule is, though, if you're going to pull your own card because you weren't here, you got to do it on Monday. And Divine Readings by Christine, thank you for the following. We appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Let me know if you want a card. Karen Hendershot, you had a huge last straw blow up. I am over it. And isn't it interesting, my friend? I'm going to give you my full face for this. This full face moment is all for Karen. Isn't it interesting that once they finally push you to the level where you're like, I'm done, I can't do anything else? Isn't it interesting that your cards come up all unicorns and roses? That's because that is healing. When you say, I can't people please you anymore because you're never happy and it's never reciprocal. I'm not doing it. I'm out. I'm done. All of a sudden things get better. And I said that that was just for Karen, but it's probably for all of us because we all need to hear that once in a while. All right. I am proud of you. All right. Here we go. Joyous Ocean, I am proud of you for doing this. Joyous Ocean, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. And Joyous Ocean is Dion C. Monsanto, definitely check out her offerings and everything she does. So Dion, the Ace of Wands. And now the Lovers. Are you dating someone new? And if you are, it bodes well for the bedroom. Ooh, sorry. But there it is. Seriously, this could be new projects. This could be a new relationship. This could be new collaboration. But one way or the other, it's a good thing for you. I think you did very well this week. All right. Jada had the Empress. 9 of Swords. So Empress, 9 of Swords, that tracks. Hey, Joyous Ocean, you're here. So are you dating anyone? LV Ross, I knew that. It is good to see you on Facebook. Von Ray, Latrell, LV Ross, I know you by your many names, and I'm happy to see you. Thanks for being on Facebook. Let me know if you would like a card. So Joyous Ocean, are you dating anyone? And for Jada, with the Empress and the 9 of Swords, you can't fix what you can't fix. All you can do is not become that. You know, that's the thing. And I think that's what you're learning. You can't fix somebody else. You can only fix yourself. And for Joanne, the Hierophant, and Joanne is a member here as well. Much appreciation. Starting with the Hierophant, ending with Justice reversed, you're going to go on to do some really great things. Joyous Ocean, this bodes well for your dating life. Just saying. Joanne, starting with the Hierophant, ending with Justice reversed, you are really going to be dedicating yourself to social justice. Maybe you've always been dedicated there, but even more so now, and that's going to serve you and everybody else. Okay, Theranaya, you are up next on YouTube. I'm going to do a card for Von Ray, LV Ross on Facebook. I'm blaming the many names on being a Gemini. That tracks. That's good. Okay, so LV Ross, Von Ray, Latrell, my good friend. We're so tired saying your names that now we have to take a nap. No, seriously. LV Ross, the wheel on Monday, and you got something you've been wanting for months. Congratulations. Now you get to take a nap. Seriously, you do need to give yourself some downtime, some time for rest, some time for recovery. Good for you, though. That is fabulous. I'm glad the Wheel of Fortune manifested as it needed to. And thanks for being here. We appreciate you. All right. Theranaya, good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. King of Swords, look at you. I think this week you did a very, very good job. How shall I say it? You did a good job taking care of things quickly, doing the right thing, being smart, communicating well, moving yourself forward. No one should get in your way. You're doing well. All right, who is next? Arlette, so good to see you. Arlette, are you still here? I'm so happy to see you. It's been a while. Thanks for being here. We're going to do you and Logan. Arlette, the 8 of Cups. You're the second person to get this. What do I want to say about it? What do I want to say about this? Arlette, I feel like you are trying to heal from abandonment issues. And I feel like you're trying to figure out how to get what you really want. And that's what you're working on. And those are good things to work on. Now, for Logan, 8 of Pentacles reversed. Logan, I feel like there's some things you need to be learning and some things you need to be working on that have become difficult. It might be a very mundane thing, like trying to take a class or work a job or something, or it might be more internal, more personal growth oriented, or both. But one way or the other, we need to kind of do the magical work on this and turn this around so you can really do the learning and the growth and the forward motion that you're looking to do. All right, who is next? Dan, good to see you, Dan. 8 of Swords on Monday. Glad you're here. I notice you often get here before your wife does. I don't know what the comment is on that, but I just clock that happens. Not a bad thing, just a comment. All right. Dan, you started with the 8 of Swords and now the 8 of Cups. So 2 8s. So for me in tarot, 8 is about motion. With the 8 of Swords, of course, the motion is impeded. With the 8 of Cups, we're now moving and we're healing. You're going to be in that state for a while. It's how it's going to be. But you're moving through it. And that's the thing. This week, Dan, you did a good job moving through everything you need to move through. And that's all a person can do. That's all you need to do. That is the assignment. And you're doing it. Ha, Michelle, you're usually driving the kids around. That's what's up. Oh, Betty, your reverse chariot definitely feeling stuck this week. Yeah, I agree. All right, who is next? Oh, right. Kim has asked for a card for her friend, M. You still here, Kim? Either way, I'm doing the reading. So this is wrapping up the week for Kim's friend, M. Queen of Cups. So if this week you are moving forward in a kind conversation, building a relationship, something like that, this bodes well. It's about nurturing happiness. It's about nurturing emotional well-being. And so whatever you're doing for yourself or another, or for yourself or with another, it's all about coming to a greater place of happiness and emotional healing. That's what you're doing. Oh, Dan, you're so kind. All right. Who is next? I have totally lost my place and I'm completely relying on the control room. Okay. Violet B, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm going to do your card. And reminding everyone, if you have specific questions, book a reading. No, I am available for readings, seriously. But also, I will be here streaming live tomorrow, Saturday, 12:30 Eastern Time, where I will be taking specific questions. So bring those questions. Okay, Katie, who is Violet B? Who is Katie? The Ace of Cups reversed. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your patience. Since you're here, I'm going to ask. I feel like it's been a tough week, and I feel like there are some things that are making you feel unhappy or like you don't have what you need, Katie. I feel like you're just not feeling the love for whatever reason. So whatever you need to do, let's do that energy work for you. Okay, so it struck a chord because you're laughing. So did it make sense? Does it make sense? And let us welcome that outpouring and downpouring of love and support that you need and deserve. All right. Okay, who is next? Dr. Aulette, are you still here? So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh, the kids are sick and the ex is toxic. Yeah, but you had a breakthrough. Okay, good enough. We'll take it. We'll take it. Okay. Okay, Dr. Aulette, you are here. Yes. Good, because you got the 9 of Cups. So I think you're doing really good work in difficult times, Dr. Aled, to move yourself forward to where you're going to be happy. And so you are leaning into what's going to make you happy, and it's happening. So you keep doing it. There it is. There it is. All right. Who is next? It's Lumen. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Caroline, thanks for those emojis. Love you too, Robin Renee. So good to see you. Oh no, Violet B, I know you're Katie. I know you are. And I know you're Reiki with Katie. I know that. But did the card make sense? That's the part I want to know. That's what I want to know. Okay. Oh, actually, we already figured that out. We already figured that out because the kids are sick. Yeah, we figured that out. It did. Got it. Oh, Heels, good to see you. Well, don't you look like a wise Celtic guardian deity? Trying my best. Let me know if you'd like a card. Good to see you. Okay, Lumen, here we go. Monday, you got the 6 of Cups. And now the Page of Swords. So I love those 2 cards together. Hey, Sassy and Messy, good to see you. Let me know if you'd like a card. Lumen, these 2 cards together are remarkably interesting because with the 6 of Cups, like we're taking everything from the past. With the Page of Swords, we're learning, we're communicating, and getting ready to go forward. So it's really using like all of your skills, all of your knowledge, all of your trauma, all of everything to get you where you're going. I love to see it. Okay, Sassy and Messy, I see you joining the queue, so I'm going to get you in right now. Heels, let me know if you'd like a card. Sassy and Messy, 5 of Wands. There is conflict. There may be creativity. There may be collaboration, but there is definitely conflict. So Sassy and Messy, thank you for the follow. What we do on Friday is a card for the week that was. Tomorrow I'll be back to answer questions. But with this card, are you sure you want to, Sassy and Messy? Like, I would think about this. His family disapproves. I think I do too. I have real questions. Not about you. Like, I don't disapprove of you at all. But I don't know if the combination is right. So I'd be careful. I'd be really careful. If you can, I will be back here tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern time. I'll be on for a little while, at least an hour, maybe 2. And I'll be doing direct questions, and I would like to handle that question. I totally get that, Sassy and Messy. Come back tomorrow. Let's talk about it. I would love to talk about it. I'm okay with marrying with family disapproval, but you have to make sure that the 2 of you have what you need to make it work. Okay, I do not believe in divine relationships. I will tell you that right now, unless you've been together for 30 years. Joanne Ellis, thanks for the like. Like, if you've been together for a while, 10, 20, 30 years, you can look back and say, yes, divinely inspired. But in the beginning, it all feels that way, because if it didn't feel that way, we wouldn't be doing it. Right? It always feels good in the beginning. And so there's that. So I hope to see you again, Sassy and Messy. I want to read for that, and I do really wish you the best. All right. Who is next? It's Michelle's Mystic Corner. Oh, Smile Emerald 247. Good to see you as well on Instagram. Excellent. I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow, Sassy and Messy. I appreciate you. Okay. Monday card, 4 of Pentacles. And now the King of Wands. Michelle, you are doing exactly what you need to do. Michelle's Mystic Corner. Everyone make sure you follow her on YouTube as well and check out her lives. In difficult times, you're doing what you have to do to hold it together and move yourself forward for your own good, for the good of your community, for everyone. You are doing what you need to do to fulfill your purpose and move it forward. It's kind of beautiful. All right. Who is next? I am totally lost. Okay. Gen Xers, so good to see you. Gen Xers, just walk it off. Good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thank you for the extraordinarily generous super sticker. Really appreciate you. My friend, Gen Xers, 3 of Wands. So for me, this is the card of success. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're doing, you are being successful. Further success is indicated. You need to just be like feeling good about where you're at and what you're doing, because objectively you're doing well. I hope you feel that. Oh, Gen Xers, thank you for your kind words. All right, who is next? Oh my goodness gracious. It is last call for readings, y'all. Yes, Dan, IT John is the control room. Yeah, he's fabulous. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, Sassy and Messy, what's happening is I am multi-streaming. So most of my people are on YouTube. So the readings that you're seeing happening and what you're seeing on the screen, mostly YouTube. Okay, here we go. It is last call for readings, y'all. Let me give you that last call one more time. All right, I am available for readings. I have openings this weekend. I have exciting news for those of you who are local to me, which will make getting an in-person reading with me a little bit easier. So I'm excited about that. I'm upgrading my office situation, still in the same location in Stewart. Wendy has dropped a link to make an appointment with me. And please do so. I also want to remind you, we've got other classes coming up on YouTube. If you did not make it to our reversals class last night, please watch the replay. And I hope to see you back here tomorrow, starting at 12:30 Eastern Time for your Saturday Psychic Sampler. Thank you to everyone. I appreciate all of you members, moderators, the not less than 10 people, no fewer than 10 people who helped out with super chats and super stickers today. I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you for the energy, the time, in some cases, the money that you put into our digital village. We appreciate you. See you soon.